Well, I have to be honest, I've been waiting all week for this one because we get to have a little poetry lesson, so here it goes. The Limerick's birth is unclear. Its genesis owes much to Lear. It started out clean, but soon went obscene, and this split haunts its later career. Well, many of you will have recognised that as a limerick, a tidy little verse of the type popularised by Edward Lear in England in the 19th century. But it takes its name from Limerick County on the west coast of Ireland. And although there are disputes about the origins, some even saying that they may have started in France, the people of Limerick in Ireland have no doubts as to the authenticity of their claim.
Limerick has its castles and churches, the mighty River Shannon and the cranberries. But it's actually most famous all over the world for a 5-line poem with a kick in the tail. Many locals are happy to recite their favourite limericks.
There was an old man from Peru who dreamt that he was eating his shoe. He woke in the night with a terrible fright and found it was perfectly true.
There was an old man with a beard who said, "It is just as I feared. 2 owls and a hen, 4 larks and a wren have all built their nests in my beard."
There were 6 lovely teachers from school who were so incredibly cool. They went for a drink and kicked up a stink because the waiter delayed with the food. Hey!
Although there are a number of theories, most agree that the Maig poets, who took their name from the Maig River, played a major role in the genesis of the limerick. The world's first known limerick writer lived in Croom village, in the very heart of Limerick County. Local historian Milo Spillane showed us where he is buried.
This here is the gravestone and burial place of Sean O'Toole. The poetry written by O'Toole was largely composed of 5-line verses with the metre sequence A-A-B-B-A. And that was always in Irish, and they wrote quite an amount of it, and they would have been writing those, what we now call limericks, in the 1750s, which was perhaps 50 years before that genre was acceptable and used in English.
Sean O'Toole was the self-styled head of a poets' court which operated in defiance of the English authorities. They sometimes really intervened in disputes between local people. The original limericks were written in the Irish language. But the poets have long since moved on from Croom. The modern-day Poets' Court has been convening every Wednesday night for the past 2 years at the White House pub in Limerick. It's presided over by one Barney Sheehan, who allows us to address the assembled poets with our petition to film. Veteran Irish language poet Donal O'Seacoin is able to recall an old Irish limerick for us.
Fi faron las modde kishkeim. Vi riv eg bekige slim. Nor a kurpakan gaur, ar tride ton aur. Ni revas a fokkel na keim. That's as near as I can remember of the original.
Some of the White House poets rose to the challenge of composing a limerick about DWTV's visit.
A reporter from German TV asked us if we thought we could be a limerick poet, so I thought I would show it by writing a rhyme content-free.
A reporter from German TV, with the cameras and lights he did glee. But he went on so long, I wrote a short song, and then I went for a pee.
The White House has been a favourite watering hole for Irish men of letters since 1812. And the poetry revival is making sure the Limerick poetry tradition remains alive in the 21st century.
Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, was brought to us by my dear colleague Adrian Kennedy, who's done great things for our Limerick education.